So here's the thing. My favorite young adult dystopian movie is The SCORCH TRIALs from the Maze Runner series. And I know that makes no sense given the existence of way better movies such as The Hunger Games or... I just really like it a lot, okay? For reasons. And then I remembered that I have the SCORCH TRIALs book at home, so I thought, why not do a reading of it and post it online? Because honestly, I forgot Teresa and Thomas have like this telepathic link. So the prose of this book is surprisingly good considering that I remember not really liking the book. But I guess we'll find out later if I spoke too soon. Also, I just want to show you guys a funny word I saw. Nuts. If you ever want to know if a book you're reading is young adult, you just gotta look for some words that are like needlessly capitalized. Creators, changing, cranks, gathering. So I'm at this part in the book where they find a bunch of dead bodies hanging from the ceiling, and then they leave for 20 minutes and come back and all the dead bodies are gone and all the windows are suddenly bricked up, and that's like really interesting, but I'm pretty sure that never gets explained by the end of the book. Okay, so previously, unless I deleted the video, I was confused about the whole thing about how they're locked in their room and there's cranks outside and then there's bodies hanging from the ceiling, etc, etc. And Jansen says it's because the Wicked has control of their minds. And I was like, okay, it doesn't really make sense, but I'll go with it. But the problem is, I'm done the book now, and that never came up again. So... I don't understand. I don't get it. Oh, this part had no audio, so I'm gonna have to re-record it. This shook face ain't answering, so quit wasting your time. I have no idea what I was trying to say here. What the clunk? Based on what I've read so far, and based on what I remember from reading it like years and years ago, my impression is that the book kind of has J.J. Abrams' mystery box approach in that it'll set up some like really interesting, mysterious, intriguing stuff, and it just doesn't like do a good job of explaining them like logically or like interestingly. So you just get random things happening and then just get like the most wishy-washy explanation ever, and yeah. The made-up swear word they have in this book is shuck it, which I can't take seriously because all I can think about is like clams. This hallway is officially creepy and wet. These words were painful to read. It's kind of late at night, so I should go to sleep. But I feel like Brenda is about to appear and she's my favorite character, so I guess I have to read the next chapter. I see her name, but where is she? Guess I have to read another chapter. When I say this book is addicting, I really mean it. It's only been a few days and I'm already halfway through the book. Or maybe I was just too excited to see Brenda. I just really like it a lot, okay? For reasons. So far, Brenda doesn't really live up to the hype of the movie. In the movie's blooper reel, there was a crank saying something about Rose got my nose! Rose got my nose! And I didn't know what he was saying this whole time until I read this part. It finally hit me that that's what he was saying, and I had no idea that was from the book. I just find it kind of annoying that Thomas's relation with Brenda seems to be like a romantic foil to him and Teresa, which it's the one thing I like about the movie is that they don't try to make Brenda like a second love interest, at least until the third movie, which I don't remember much of, but in the second movie at least, Brenda was just some girl, you know, she's just some girl. There's something really funny about reading the word gung-ho in a sci-fi dystopian. Eris and Teresa just started making out, and I can say with absolute certainty that I do not remember this. Thomas keeps saying he feels guilty for thinking about Brenda, and it's so annoying because, boys, you can have more than one friend who was a girl. Like, it's not a big deal. And of course, Teresa and Brenda immediately hate each other because what is a YA book without some girl hate, am I right? By the way, in case you didn't know, the whole conceit of all these like weird things they're going through is that the scientists need to stimulate these particular patterns in their brains so that it could produce the right brain juices to make a cure out of. I know that's really confusing, but that's the whole deal. But I'm just so curious how they figured out what stimulates the right juices, you know, like who decided that a monster with light bulbs for hands is what would create the brain juice, you know? And I totally forgot that Brenda also has a telepathic communication thing with Thomas. Honestly, I don't remember what Brenda and Jorge are up to. I read the Wikipedia page for the prequels, and it doesn't explain what exactly Brenda and Jorge have to do, like, specifically with Wicked and all that. But apparently they've met Thomas before. I don't know what's going on, and I don't really want to read the prequel, so I guess I will never find out.